ransomware is still in the news, not quite as much as it was 2 years ago, but I've noticed that the ransomware attacks haven't gone down. So the news is just kind of getting maybe a little tired of reporting it, but it doesn't mean it's not constantly happening to organizations and that the consequences to those organizations. In fact, a lot of the organizations that we're dealing with would never even
Right. I
make
think
the
that
news
I
because they're
think
just
that it's
not,
just.
they're too small.
I mean, I think Gartner said it best when Gartner developed their hype cycle reporting kind of thing. Ransomware was in the hype cycle for a long time, and now there's a whole lot of other things that are the flavor of the week from the fear porn perspective. You know, what are making business people concerned? So
Right.
when we meet with customers and we talk about ransomware prevention, we have our methodology we call the Big Five. The number one thing related to ransomware prevention is try to prevent it in the first place. And the number one recommendation we recommend to them is that they adopt a mature DNS security product or products from a reputable vendor. There's a whole lot of people in that market space today. There's a few people who do it very, very well, and there's a lot of people who sell things, but their track record is limited. So it's hard to say. Is it mature? I mean, every time you type on your keyboard and pretty much hit the enter key, you're doing what's called a DNS lookup. So you want a tool that will take a look at outbound. If you're in your enterprise or if you have remote employees, which we all have today, you want to take a look at that outbound connection request from a DNS security perspective and make a split-second decision. What's the risk of that outbound connection request? Do I want to block it? Do I want to drop it? Do I want to report on it? Where's the business value? Where's the risk mitigation value? The second thing your DNS security product should do for you is look at inbound connection requests to your remote employee's computer or to your enterprise firewall and decide whether to drop that inbound connection. Is it a probe? Is it an attack? Is it a data collection effort? Is somebody scanning your DMZ? Why do you want that traffic to come through your firewall? Why don't you want to just drop it before it ever gets to your firewall and get some of that precious bandwidth you're paying for back?
Yeah.
A really good DNS security product should do those things for you, and it should also update itself on a fairly regular basis. I mean, the really good ones can be tuned to update themselves every 20 minutes. Others can be tuned to update every 12 to 24 hours. It depends on the maturity of the vendor's threat intelligence update cycle. And I get a lot of questions from customers, but I have a firewall, and the firewall vendor tells me that they bundle threat intelligence with it, and at no cost. And the only thing I can say to them is, well, how much effort do they put into that if they charge nothing for it? You have to give that some thought. The things that you give away as a business, how much effort do you put into them? I mean, it's a loaded question, but it's an honest question.